Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Picking up where we left off, and I just have it on the main menu because my boys are singing and I can't fast travel because we are in heavy waves and life is just being a little frustrating right now in game. We're not having a good day at sea. But
the good ship Jackdaw is handsome, tall, and brave. Their fine is proud of sailors, they never sailed over the wave. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie.
it is not a lie. My boys are brave. Guess what?
Fire!
Gotta take on this ship.
Get on the ride! Move! Hostile war! Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Come on.
Fire! Fire! Awaiting!
Get out there.
Fire!
Hello. They were supposed to be releasing fire barrels there, but
Hands loose! They have a news! Fire!
alright. Starting the episode with an attack on a very nice little brig.
Clues up! Eat her sticks! Get those clues up! As much sail as you can!
I really need to get the materials so that we can increase the strength of our hull. But that takes a little more than there we go. That was good. There we are. Congratulations, crew. Didn't even have to fight very hard. Alright. We'll repair the ship, even though it doesn't really look like it needs it much. But we don't have much of a wanted symbol either.
Crowd on every inch of sail!
So I think for now, for this episode, we did a story mission in the previous one where we were tracking a big-ass galleon, Spanish galleon that Blackbeard wants. But I think for right now, since we need crew, I'm gonna fast travel over to Nassau. Yeah, I don't care about my ranking on the leaderboard. I shouldn't even have a leaderboard. But, let's bring up our mini-map. See about recruiting some pirates here for our crew. And, I don't have a lot in the way of cash, but I still would like to see about getting Edward something else to wear. See, we could go into the pub and hire some men, but I'd rather rescue them if I can. But I am not seeing anybody to rescue here. We might actually have to head to Havana. Yeah, maybe we'll do that instead. Wrong key. Let's zoom out. Yeah, let's head over to Havana instead and see what we can find there. Why the hell did we have... Oh, because you can't just go in and out of Havana. It's not like other locations on the map. You don't have to sail in and out of the port, so you get any of your major events highlighted as being on your ship when they're not. Okay. Well, let's just do some exploring. See what we can come up with. I'm not sure I'm actually gonna find what I'm looking for. Well, I suppose we could head to one of the pubs. Where is the closest pub? Way down there. Creepy creepy. Yes. Control. Yeah. That's a lot when we could get them for free, but we'll spend it. Okay. I don't want to just kill some guys just for the fun of it.
Eso es.
Not sure if that's... That was very animal-like. It was very, you know, almost like startling a group of cats or something. And they all sort of lean left and lean right, saying, what the hell are we looking at? It's very entertaining. And I mean, they're NPCs, so they're not supposed to be in sync. That's actually... God, there are a lot of cats here. But, yeah, they're not supposed to be in sync like that. Okay, where do we want to go? We're just gonna sail out to the open sea. Not sure we're gonna conquer another section of the ocean today. Because honestly... Alright, we're at Dry Tortuga. It's Florida up there. Literally that is Florida. Which... I always forget, like... And I think it's mainly because I haven't spent much time in Florida. I mean, I've visited for... like eco club trips when I was in college, not high school, but we would go down and do like practice our wildlife identification skills and surveying skills and stuff, and you know, spend spring break on the beaches and in the swamps, and you know, get the college to pay for it because we were bringing back data and stuff. So it was very nice in that regard. You know, as long as we did a little bit of work to say, hey, we're not just down here partying all week. We could basically get away with, you know, enjoying a nice spring break on the beach. But I always forget that, like, there is I think it's a national park that is named for Tortuga. Like, I always think of Tortuga as not being part of the U.S., but yeah, parts of it are part of, you know, Florida. Alright, let's feed our new boys.
Ready the whaleboat, lads.
This is one of those things I think they could have developed a little bit more. You know,
It's there!
sort of,
Rope secure, Captain!
make a little more about making sure that your crew has overshot. You know, enough food and fresh water to eat and drink.
Cable time!
And having to resupply your provisions when you are sailing around.
At the size of him! Agreed, cards, Captain.
But they decided not to include such things in, yeah, that's medium, so I don't think we're gonna do that one. Because that was easy. What other sea forts do we have? That one's easy. Yeah, it's weird that Dry Tortuga, the zone is labeled as easy, but the naval port is
on every inch of
a
sail!
little more difficult.
Loose all! Party like!
And as usual, I do not do cheat codes. So yeah, completely ignore that little pop-up on the screen. Because, and the reason I do not do cheat codes is because a lot of games in modern times are sort of designed that if they don't have delineations of, oh, you can choose to play easy, medium, hard, you know, extra hard, then they are very much designed to be like an everyman's game, like that anybody of any skill level can
We're ready, sir!
play it.
all but me! Get up there, sir! That'll wipe them out! Ready to fire, sir!
And, you know, growing up, like, playing games on
Call down and clue up!
DOS prompt and stuff,
Bring them up tight!
and doing a lot of side-scrollers in, like, the 90s.
Let's catch the wind!
There was no easy mode on those games. You either got through it or you didn't, and, you know, there were a lot of games that I never beat because I didn't have the time to devote to trying to beat them. But, it was just, you know, if you didn't have skill, you weren't getting through them. And I feel
I
like
could use some good men.
now, because games are designed that even if you don't have skill, you can still progress. like,
Get
I
the
just,
main
I
folk into
don't
the
want to
wind.
use cheat codes because
Get
it
those spars
makes
hold
things
sail.
too
We'll take
easy.
it.
Larboard, come in!
Well on all the
There's
sail we
loot
have.
floating here!
Which is not to say I feel like games need to be, you know, extra hard to be fun or whatever. But I wish,
Seems we got a survivor.
I wish more game developers, like with these RPG games and these big open world games, would consider, how do I want to put this? Creating the ability to choose your difficulty level. It's fairly straightforward to say it that way, but and I mean that as in not just, you know, your opponents are going to be difficult, but you can pick whether you have timing, you know, you can toggle on and off how long you have to do certain tasks, or whether you want to just
Careful, Captain. His waters are...
be able to not worry about time management with certain tasks, or, you know, maybe have something where you can pick whether you want to do a lot of grinding or be able to purchase certain materials. And, you know, picking how easy it is to get, you know, high quality gear, or, you know, whether you have to
Bring them in for a steely kiss.
build up to it. And I know a lot of people sort of complained about newer Assassin's Creed games and how they added a leveling system, and your opponents can, like, the enemies scale up with you type systems. And I like games that scale up as you get stronger or better, because I feel like games that don't do that,
More sail.
when I go back to replay them, it's boring. Like, because I've gotten so comfortable with being a high level that when I go back, it's like, yeah, the game is hard because I don't have all of the, you know, all the advanced weapons and gear and all of that. But it gets boring because I cannot, like, if your enemies do not scale with you in a game, it just becomes no challenge. And I think it creates lazy players when you don't have enemies that scale with your skills and your abilities.
A poor old man came riding by, and we say so, and we know so. Oh, a poor old man came riding by. Oh,
And even though I love Red Dead, and I got, you know, 3 series out of Red Dead 2 on this channel, you know, that's sort of why I did the poor man's playthrough, is because it is one of those games that does not scale with you. It basically is the same the whole way across. And I kind of hate that about that game. was very anticlimactic. I didn't even mean to pick up that rifle. I went to hit 3 on the keyboard in order to draw my swords, and I hit E instead, which I was standing over that rifle, and that cued Edward to pick it up, and so I just casually raised it up to my shoulder and fired.
Mains out, let's go!
Am I deep enough into this episode? Yeah, I can
Let's hunt, lads.
do a little hunting. Because you can't always, like when you're doing YouTube creation, you sort of have to be careful what you do early on in an episode. Oh, you bastard.
See anything yet?
No, because he swam away. He'll be back. Quit shaking.
I see him off the starboard bow!
I'm here. What the hell's with the sound
Tie her
effects?
down! Here we go! You see that, lads? Ha!
But YouTube does not like blood, even fake blood.
That almost dead!
Which is why it's ketchup. Ketchup YouTube. We're cooking this shark in a very nice marinara sauce. That's what's all over it.
Agreed, cats, Captain.
Edward's crew wants to eat Italian,
Ride the wind, for all's his worth.
but we don't have the flour to make pasta, so we're cooking shark in tomato sauces. It's not blood. You know what we should do? I have ocelot. There are jaguars over on this area. And guess what? If we go and hunt some jaguars. We have our ocelot pelt. We need a jaguar pelt, and then I can have that outfit, which at least has I don't know. It has a long enough tunic that Edward's ass is covered, so it doesn't look like he's running around in a diaper. And it's not the pants, it's just the way he sort of like I don't want to call it waddle exactly. He's bow-legged when he runs. Like Jensen Ackles. Which, if you don't know who Jensen Ackles is, he's the guy who played Dean on Supernatural. I've met him a few times at conventions. It's pretty cool. Hello. Can we... Yes, that's what I wanted you to do. But, yeah, I've met him. I've met, Jared Padalecki, who played Sam. Met a bunch of the other cast at, Supernatural conventions. But, unfortunately, I don't do conventions anymore. Mainly because, Creation Entertainment, who sort of has the market cornered on Supernatural conventions here in the US, charges outrageous prices. It's like $1,000 for, you know, 3-day weekend. There's a jaguar over there. Where'd you go? Hey. You kitty kitty. You're actually down below. Alright. Alright. Skin that cat. Now that's fine. Get somewhere that we're not going to get ambushed. I think there's another one. There we go. I knew as soon as that little pulse happened that we were getting stalked. Alright, we have another one. Okay, which... if we can get a third, that means I might be able to do both the health upgrade and the outfit. Might have to leave the area and come back. Well, we have pigs. Health upgrade. Yeah, we need 2 jaguar pelts for that. But we also have this, which is very girly for Edward, but it's at least better than yeah, I crafted it. Do I get to wear it automatically? Yes, we do. But see, his ass is covered, so he doesn't look like he's running around with a diaper under his pants. Guess I can't do a reload. There is a shanty here that we have to get yet. So let's see if we can go grab that. It should be over in that direction. Trying to think, is it up or down? I want to say it's down. But we'll see if we can get the shanty this time. Maybe it is up. God. Tell me I jumped for no reason. But once we grab it, or at least attempt to grab it, we should be able to come back and hunt another jaguar. And my apologies to any Europeans who might be watching, or people over in the UK, but damn it, quit pronouncing it jaguar. It is not jaguar, it's jaguar. How'd you do that? Wanted to slide under, not... I hate this particular song sheet. It is a pain in the ass. I didn't tell you to jump down there. Well, let's go back to the jaguar hunting area. But yeah, I hate it when people refer to it as jaguar. Pronounce it the way the natives pronounce it, or don't say it at all. Are we in the right area? sort of. We need to go further down. Nice. It's an interesting little slide. It worked. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Nice kitty, kitty, kitty. Not seeing any. Oh, yeah, I can find. Alright, that's helpful. Any kitty, kitty, kitties over here? No? Am I gonna have to leave the area completely and come back? Maybe. Because that's just howler monkeys. Howler monkeys don't do anything for us, really. I mean, I need a couple of helps, but... Have you reloaded? Because I don't want to get ambushed by a cat when you have. And I think we're good. It's too far. How is it that he is too far? That's weird. Alright. Get out of the tree. Hello. Where'd the corpse go? Like standing right on top of it. Did it mesh? Oh, come on. Oh no, there's a platform up there. Duh. That was stupid. That was my fault. Come here, little monkey. Okay. Well, I don't know. How about we fast travel over to there, over to that point. We can get monkeys outside of where they're supposed to be on this map. Maybe we can get jaguars outside where they're supposed to be on this map. Hello. Why can't you get past that plant? No, it's a pig. It's a stupid pig. So we're gonna take it out of the gene pool. Alright. What are you down there? Is that another pig? I think so. And you are stupid, so you're coming out of the gene pool. The one thing I do like about this outfit, though, is it is still an assassin's outfit, but yet it's not in the same style as what the actual Brotherhood members wear. I mean, there are characters in this game that, like, feel like Edward sort of makes a mockery of the whole Brotherhood organization. So I always, like, feel weird having him wear one of the actual, like, I don't want to call them assassin's robes exactly, but, you know, the outfits that actually look like, he's part of the Brotherhood. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, like, it's not exactly like, oh, I want him to show respect to the assassins so much as, there we have another lady. And there it's dead. But, like, he's just a very independent mind. I don't think he would like being part of a group that's sort of, has any sort of, I don't want to say constraints exactly, but there we go. A little more armor. We're damn good. But you can see how far Edward's health stat has grown now. It is huge compared to what we started with the last time we were here on this section of the map. I think when we first started we just had 3 little bars. That was it. But now we are fully scaled up. Yeah, we have to leap. We'll try to grab this sea shanty one more time, and then we'll get out of here and see about some more Jackdaw upgrades. I don't think I'm gonna get it this time either. This one is just, it's not an easy shanty. It's not an easy song sheet to grab. Because you have to be very precise in your movements. And you waste so much time with the jumps. It's very frustrating. And that little thing there is really... Come on, we don't get it before it goes up the thing, we're screwed. Almost. Nope, we're not gonna get it this time. Yeah, oh well. Well, let's see. Where's the closest fast travel point? Probably that one will get us back to our ship the quickest. But we'll have to come back for it, as usual. That is... Where Jack? Edward, don't go that way. We're stalking the cat. It's gonna be stalking you if you don't pay attention. There we go. Right next to a previous one we killed. Cool. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. Head back down to the ocean. There's another one around here. Is he up or down? He's up. Okay, that's good. the hell? What beach am I on? This isn't the right one. Not sure I can get to the right one from here. Damn it. Go back up to the top of the cliff, and now we have to go this way. There's the Jackdaw out there. Sorry, kitty. You don't get to eat my ass today. Not that Edward would ever want you to eat his ass. Down, please. Thank you. Just drop. Let go of the little tower. Thank you. Alright. You should have just want to. There we go. Hey boys, I'm back. I got some new clothes. Alright. Did you miss me?
Good day, Captain. Captain, how's the helm?
Alright. What do we want to do? Well, let's bring up the map. We can... There's not a lot of places that we've unlocked, but let us... We'll head over to that spot for now. That'll be a good spot, I think.
Loose and trim too! Lay aloft and loose mains!
To larboard, sir. Loot floating by here, Captain.
Yep, always floating by. Let's go sink some ships.
Starboard!
Running down the
Lots of
Cuba
loose
with a
oar,
load
let's
of
move!
sugar. Way
I know
boys,
she's a
Cuba.
good sailor! Now prove
They
it, my
come
friend!
run you lime to squeeze. Running down to Cuba. Baby boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. Oh, I got a sister, she's 9 feet tall. Baby boys to Cuba. She sleeps in the kitchen with her feet in the hall. Running down to Cuba. Baby boys to Cuba. Running down to Cuba. The captain, he will trim the sails. Wavy boys to Cuba.
Right now we
Winging the
need
water over the
cash
rail.
more than anything
Running
else.
down to Cuba.
I don't want to fight! Ship reporters, sir! Ready to fire? We're ready! Swag them to that dude!
She hurt my boys. There we go. This was easy enough, so we'll lower our non-existent wanted level just so we can
Join
free them.
us or die.
Alright. Who's that? You've got rum and sugar. I want you. Granted, you're hiding there because you want to be safe from the storm, but my god, you have rum and sugar. I need cargo to sell so that I can get some better cash.
Awaiting orders! Ease off the wind! Press your balls
That was a bad lineup, but hey, it looks me. I don't care. We got all the people with the little cannon enemies, swivel gun. Alright. Rum and sugar. Prepare the Jackdaw, please. Okay. You have rum and sugar
Catch
too.
the wind! Pump! Gallant! Coil! Stop! Fire! Put a shot right there! Goes the gallants of coil! Fire! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! Fire! Put a shot right there!
Do not leave us space enough to ram us, Captain.
They're not gonna get this. They're gonna get stop dead in the water. There's this. Oh no. Oh, he's on the other side of the thing.
Ah! Damn the air!
That was kind of close. We could have.
Loose main sails!
You really can't
Let's catch some wind!
ground your ship like
Bring them out!
that. It's unsailable, but you can crash into sandbars and islands and stuff. All right, we have 3 dead. 7 dead. 10 dead. There we go. Bowling for Spaniards. We'll set them free too.
I could use some good men.
Okay. Well,
Give me some speed!
you know what we're gonna do? We're
Rail
gonna
off on the fore, come on!
get around these little islands. What do you got? You've got rum and sugar.
Every inch of scope!
And you, way over there, have cloth and rum. So like I said, we need the rum and the sugar to sell.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Heard I in the morning. Way up she rises.
Ready to grapple him! Haul in the stunsails!
Douse the topsails!
Pull them in with a will!
Shit. I am so sorry. My god. And we didn't get anybody with that. There we go. No one with that one either. 1, 2, 3. Alright, they're actually gonna have to fight these boys. This one. Hey, I didn't cancel it that time. Nice. Alright. Repair the Jackdaw, even though it doesn't need it. Alright.
Loose main sails!
Loose the mains, half sails!
I think we're doing pretty good. Sneak over here and grab.
To larboard, sir! Some sort of cargo there, sir!
She's the gal for me.
It's a bit of wood.
Stunts up!
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Alright.
It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
I'll take one more ship.
Down
Unless, are we close to any shark hunting areas? Not really. There's a
to Trinidad
hammerhead
to
way
see
over
Sally
there
Brown,
and bull sharks to the south.
lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below,
Cloth and
boys.
sugar.
She's lovely 'cause she loves me,
How much
that's all
sugar?
I want to know.
Only 15. That's not enough to make it worth
Oh,
taking that
Captain
ship.
Baker, how do you store your cargo? Some I stow forward and some I
Shipwreck
stow
Jack
aft.
ahoy! Still alive, Captain.
You have rum and sugar,
or
you're
more
worth
below,
taking.
boys. There's 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Oh, way high, and up she rises.
Ready to go! Heave ho! Heave! Heave!
Order! I can't wait till we get into waters that have better ships to target. Because these schooners are actually getting a little boring already. But hey, we got Edward a new outfit today. As soon as we finish setting these boys free, we
Join
will
us or die.
sell the cargo we have and see what upgrades we can maybe do, and we'll call it an episode. Alright.
Loose and catch the wind!
Oh, we'll pick up this poor sap
Loose all!
first.
Party like! Sir, to starboard! Bring some over in the war! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Crew
Alright.
up tops! Douse those men!
Down below. Alright. First up. Hunting goods. I don't think... Well, if there's nothing we can craft with it, yeah, we will sell it. What about this one? Yeah, we'll sell that if there's nothing we can make with that. We'll sell both of those. Wild pig. Yeah. Hammerhead. Alright, we'll keep that for the pistol. And nothing we can craft with the bull shark, so we'll keep that. Cargo. Sugar. We're gonna get 3,000 for sugar. And rum. 2,600 for rum. Okay. We've got a decent little chunk of cash for upgrades now. We could go and find some more wood. We'll be able to upgrade the hull again. But for now, let's do increased mortars, because we will still have enough cash, and we'll just have to get some. Basically, we need 50 wood and 50 metal, approximately, in order to finish that. Do you know what? We'll spend the 800 to get the red and white sails. Okay. Well, let's head outside, check out what that looks like. Got some upgraded mortars.
captain has the
Get the
helm.
Not
main
going to be able to
screen!
see it too well because we are in the dark. There she is. Lovely. Eventually, when we get to be more worthy of them, we will certainly upgrade to the
It's there that the
black
river
sails
brings down golden
of a
sand,
true
and we're
pirate.
down for the
Goes the royals and tops!
ride away.
But
Ahoy
anyways,
aloft! Bring it all
if
in!
you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And Edward and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.